Hello everybody, and I welcome all of you back this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We're currently here back in Newcastle, and I don't know, it's just a nice afternoon. Thought I'd take a quick walk around and stuff like that. And as you can see, we're coming to what I believe is absolutely like the middle of the summer, so to speak. So that means it's just nice and bright. Temperature, it's sort of we're in the middle of a bit like our third or second heat wave of the year. I don't know, it's been a pretty good summer all things round. Arms been getting to like tan up quite nicely and stuff like that. And well, I've got to wear the shade at some point. It's actually incredibly bearable to actually wear the shade this time of year. And we're actually just coming up to Savile Street, so let's get back. There we go. There we go. Great stuff, guys. Of course, right now coming up to the city centre, it's actually we're coming up to a pretty interesting time in my life, because 10 years ago, when I was about to start my final year at school, particularly for my A-levels, I spent an awful lot of my time coming around the city centre doing photographs of like major architecture and stuff like that, and back when that used to be called the YMCA and stuff like that. Afternoon. And see, wait for the green man, wait for the green man. Yeah, these lights are always notorious because they take absolutely forever to change. Wait for it, wait for the big change. Here it comes. Red, red. Sooner or later. There we go, we got there at last. Right. Sometimes these lights will literally be on green for about 10 seconds. Sometimes they'll be on for red for at least 2 minutes. You can never get any consistency with stuff like that. Thank goodness Newcastle doesn't have to like start paying a congestion charge or anything like that. Absolute nightmare fuel. Quite literally. Tell you what, I think we might take a little shortcut, because I heard this spot used to be like quite popular for like, you know, like just various shops and stuff like that. I've seen various audits come across the UK, and they wonder what these places used to be and stuff like that. It's also quite a popular spot for the homeless and stuff like that. It's usually like round about that corner. Nail salon in the corner. And we just sort of come back up to this little forecourt. You got Newcastle City Library up there. Yeah, I need to put the shade back on and stuff like that. I only really took it off because we were heading into like a dark place and stuff like that. So as you can see, it's actually quite a nice little corner. This not even too sure if much is either. It might be just a Sunday or something like that, but it's usually quite. I don't know. You would expect even a forecourt like this to be quite busy during even on a Sunday. Might have missed the trick there. Like, right, back we go. See how quick that transition was. It's coming up to about nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, and in a month's time this entire city will be alight, because of course the footy will be back on again. We've already got the sandbags out, just in eager anticipation, stuff like that.
That was a bit frustrating, so like it was like green or gold, that was both, it was like
I realized it had been.
Of course, that's where meant to be like the new HMRC building, because they've moved from like Long Benton and Washington to come down here and stuff like that. Which is good because you get your Five Guys literally across the street, you've got your Nationwide, your Pearl and stuff like that. And it's literally stone's throw away from what is still an unfinished Northumberland Street. I say unfinished, they haven't finished digging it up and then rolling it back out again. Anyway, let's move on.
Sorry, you dog.
And we've moved back onto Monument, well, Gray's Monument, so to speak, and I've heard again this place becomes quite notorious for quite a lot of for drunks and stuff like that to just mosey about, but now we've got a few minutes time and stuff like that to hang around, so well, that's a good shot right there. Yeah, it's just nice and cozy little stop and stuff like that. Like I said, to any audits who might be watching and stuff like that, absolutely, it's just better than going to Manchester. I can't stress that enough because, well, feels a lot safer than, well, mostly because it's quite a lot smaller, but then again, Piccadilly Gardens I heard gets a pretty bad rap all things around. This, however, absolutely. It's just nice and peaceful on a Sunday afternoon. Yep, nice. Right, let's keep going. Something tells me I should probably like check out just other parts of the city as well. But it does seem to be like right about Northumberland Street and the areas directly to the west is pretty much the way to go. Let's keep going. I caught like a really nice shot of this, you know, on earlier this year in the middle of the night. Cool, that's another one right there. Let's keep going. Anyway, coming back to Eldon Square, and on the other side of the street you can never get the smell of like buses belching fumes in your face, charcoal sausage rolls. You can never get out of your nostrils. It's absolute terrible and stuff like that, even around here. Now, of course, one of the things that it's definitely good for the summer is that we do have this huge billboard go up every like summer. It's done mostly to just like get people just to hang around in the city a little bit more, to watch. It's mostly to watch the tennis mostly. I wouldn't come to sit here even on my Sunday afternoons to watch the tennis, to be honest. Tennis is, as they say, is a bourgeois pastime. I'd rather spend my time last Saturday watching Black Sabbath's final concert, but what can you do? It's just all the world we live in, and let's keep rolling. And the actual main body of Eldon Square itself is, as you might suspect, honestly, it's just all hippie green, as sometimes people would call it. Sometimes people hang about on the grass. Sometimes they just take a vacant spot on a bench. But yeah, honestly, if you're watching this for there to be like any dramas, any fights, any kicks off and stuff like that, you are definitely not going to find that here. That being said, you never know. It's just some people will find ways to get drunk before they even get out of bed. It's just sort of how you do.
Doesn't matter if I win, if I lose. They just want me to be happy, to enjoy. For me, it's not about results at all. It's just about giving the people great behavior, great values.
Anyway, let's keep rolling.
Much more important than the results that we win tournament.
Oh, and I'll tell you what, let's head a bit westwards and stuff like that. Let's go see what's going on at the gate and stuff like that. Maybe there's something we're missing out on. Anyway, so let's roll. Also, the only reason why I'm dressed in blue seafood, basically a pretty lightweight top and shorts and stuff like that, is that I literally spend like half my day at the gym, and then I've got to pick up my brother about 6 o'clock because he's just come back from Dundee. It's his birthday tomorrow, so make sure to wish him a happy 24th. And we'll just keep it rolling. Yeah. I haven't even seen any police out and stuff like that. That's how just kind of laid back and kind of chill everything is. No gathering for protests. No one kicking off. Like I said, you know what? Again, in all seriousness, come all the way to Newcastle instead. Don't sit around in Manchester. It's safer, and you know what? I think it's just outside of maybe the smell and well, a bunch of feral youths wearing ballies and stuff like that, but oh well, they're not going to get very far then. Don't even think that Louis what's-his-face could even get around fast on one of those things without the aid of those whoa, and he nearly had a crash. HMV, stuff like that. Right, sorry, let's keep going. Help make a difference today. GoFundMe, Cecilia Tillia's fundraiser, fight neuroblastoma. Stage 4 cancer, that's what it is. Anyway, the whole point of me having to like wait around at the lights is because some people might not wait at the lights. Yeah, he knows who he is. Yeah, one of these days, literally, I will catch somebody not stop at the lights, and they will run somebody over. Where there's a blame, there's a claim, they say. No, in all seriousness, yeah, absolutely. Wasn't wearing a helmet, just sort of took the law into his own hands, and one of these days, he will pay the price. Now, actually, what we got over there is what's basically an extension of the. I don't know if they ever like moved lane 7, because I know there's another lane 7 to where like Scotswood Road used to be. Well, still is, I should say. And we're just sort of move it up there and moving on.
She's in the sheep. What did you do the first time? One, two, we got a cocktail there.
Yeah, just seemed again just quiet. Seems the sun seems to have gone in for a bit. And stuff like that. Let's keep rolling. You see that there, the Canny Lad, that's where the old Sinners bar used to be. To be honest, Sinners was a pretty nasty dive, to be fair. At least inside, Canny Lad is actually much, much better. That's all I can say about that. Ooh, look at that, that's winter sale now on. You know, get it while it lasts. Or it might be a bit too late for that, like. Somebody's left an old hoodie behind. Do you guys want an old hoodie? Or a bit of old cable? I don't think so. And no, I think definitely somebody was marking their territory.
So this will be friends Sharon and Mary.
Nice to meet Sharon and Mary. Mary, you Mary, yeah.
They're from Newcastle. This is Darren. He got engaged in the.
No, too. Right, moving on.
It's the tip shop.
That's original. What's this? What's this? Cody Pennington country. Is he any good, guys? I Johnny couldn't tell. Now that's a shot right there, isn't it? There we go. There's been some sort of like stage show and all that's been going on this afternoon. Something like that. I'll tell you what, I'll go down the other road. It's 20 years of Costello music. Dead Daisies, Palais Royale, Cody. Why is it bad that I literally have no kill? Okay, kill switch engaged. Fair enough. There, finally, somebody I actually recognise. You've been through the darkest days. This fire burns all the way, etc.
If not, relief.
Loosen the grip of it. There we go.
I think I might get that patella one. You guys are name on the straps.
Oh, that's something you wouldn't see every other day. Pikachu in a wetsuit and a mask. He's learning yet. because again, trying to find out, having the time to do stuff. Yeah. Anyway, oh no. The raspberry one. Hi. Right.
That's why I work for you.
Check it out. The alarming alarm, if you can hear in the background. Do not be alarmed. Oh dear. Oh dear, look at that bit. About 20 seconds. Just what is the Fringe Festival, pal?
So there are 110 different performances.
Oh yes.
22nd of July to the 2nd of August.
Oh cool.
All sorts of different stuff.
Oh cool. It's just I've got a thing on the radio and all that, so I could always give the guys a nice plug.
Yeah, please do.
As you do, yeah. Take up fist bump. There we go.
Cheers. Yeah, if you want to scan that, then it will take you to the whole brochure and you can have a look.
Ooh, I'll certainly do that. So
yeah.
I'll let everybody take a look and stuff like that as well.
Great.
See you like that? City of culture. Who says the Northeast has no culture? Well, not me. If it was not up to me, absolutely no way.
Would you like some free sweets as well?
No thanks. No, I've just had some go. And look, guys, you get free Haribo. I mean, don't pass up free Haribo and stuff like that. Anyway, cheers, pal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Check it out, man. Check it out, man.
In fact, the task is why still alive.
Right, anyway, yeah, back we are again. Just seems like quite a nice way to look at Grace Monument from this angle and stuff like that. Kind of does feel like it's a little bit of one of those like late summer afternoons and stuff like that. I'm getting a shot from the monument from a different angle. Let's see. See, we've got a nice shot there. Yeah, let's keep rocking. Everything okay, sir? Cool. Oh well, sooner or later somebody's gonna ask me the old, oh, why are you actually filming in a public place? Well, yeah, stuff like that. Trust me, again, I know this isn't Manchester, but sooner or later I will be anticipating that kind of level of bullshit. So if there is any tomfoolery going wrong, then so be it. Again, I know it's public, I know it's Newcastle, I know I'm on my own and stuff like that, but you know what? I'm not expecting the Geordie Shore crew or anything like that to jump out and save the day, but what can you do? Anyway. For the hell, it's some sort of commotion. Also, nearly 4:30 already. That's go up there, friend.
Is it pretty much what broken to my school? Where's her contact? That
In case you're wondering why we're heading back down Savile Row, is that there's some stuff I just wanted to drop back off at the car, and we'll come back again. Not quite done yet.
Yeah, especially like.
I can't call her up, mate. Right.
Oh no, he's pretending I can't hear him. Trust me, he's not going to get very far drinking in the street. So yeah, like I said, that's the sort of personnel you gotta watch out for. Anyway, we're back shortly. Sorry about that, guys. I literally was about nearly across the street to get back to my car, then I suddenly remembered, guess what? I've got a backpack on us and stuff like that. There's absolutely no reason for that to go on that little There we go. And nicely attached.
Yeah.
Grapple.
Yeah. This is the thing. I just need some time and space to get it done. I mean, technically I do have like time and space to do it. Where you focus on other things and other things are like you have to focus on these because among splitting your time and attention across various other different things. Eventually you just get to the point.
I mean, if that was X Factor, you know, immediately what I'd be saying, you know what? Marks out of 10 for effort, about a 4. Marks out of 10 for competitiveness, minus 76. Out of that minus 40. Anyway. Back down. Down we go. And yeah, I could have probably picked a worse time to put my shades away and stuff like that. Let's see. Cash Express, all that look good in the limelight and stuff like that.
What you really want the kids in that for, man?
What's up?
What you really want the kids in that for?
I'm not videoing kids.
Eh?
I'm not videoing kids.
Oh, you did, yes. Yes, you did.
They just so happen to be in the shop, pal. That's not the same thing.
Eh?
That they just so happen to be in the shop. That's not the same thing.
Why? So I want them after leaving then?
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. I'll cut you out. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
No. Cut the band out, not me.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not bothered about me, mate. I'm the guardian of the North. You realise who I am?
Yep. No.
Eh?
No, I don't know who you are. Sorry.
Yes. We've been stalking you. So now, get that bleeding. Now.
Really?
Before I smash the camera.
Oh right. Okay. That's
Yes.
that's the route we're going down now. Apparently.
Yes.
Is
I'm
it?
not bothered. Get my face on Facebook as much as you want.
Yeah. You sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Huh?
Yeah. You know, independent witness. Is that right, sir?
Independent witness.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've got plenty of witnesses. You've been videoed, you've been recorded.
That's all.
It's there.
That's all.
Listen, that is wrong, right?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. We're trying to get it out of the shot. That's what I'm doing.
I am the guardian of the Northman.
Yeah.
Are you right, you? Are you right? I'm the guardian of the Northman.
Right. Sure you are. I think I'll just make my way out.
Alright, get that later first.
Yeah. Sure.
That's
You're
really
lost.
Listen, mate, I'm Gary English, right? I'm
Yeah.
Gary English. I'm
You're
staunch
full
as fuck.
Get that
I'm just saying,
now.
and you've told me before you
Video
university
them,
and college
keep
probably
them.
is it?
Yeah.
I'd say I'm just nothing. But there was 3 men there.
Yeah. I know. I was getting
And
the
you
camera
see
out of the
things
shot.
that, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I understand that. Yeah. Of course.
Why were you howling?
Sure.
Get them
Just
later
videos?
then.
Yeah.
Didn't
Watch.
you keep it recording?
Yeah,
I'll
that's-
smash it.
And we're back again. So the reason I kind of wanted to take that short intermission, stuff like that, and just get into the shots. So just so I can to a bit more candidly. Yeah, that clip before about that Raj drunk and stuff like that, and his friend. Credit to his friend and all that for actually, you know what, seeing reason and seeing exactly what was up. And yeah, just so you're aware, if I'm not gonna edit that part out. You know what? Yeah, it is what it is. And like I said before, sometimes when you're out and all that, the best thing you could possibly do is, you know, don't make yourself the victim. And if there's anything you want to do, anything you want to say, just, you know what, make sure you keep yourself safe. And besides, anyway, it's only, you know what, he thinks it's my word against his, even though he was making false accusations, drinking in the street, and threatening, making a threat of violence, of destruction of property. So I'll leave you to decide. And intimidation and, you know, making threats. You know what? I'm sure, again, square it with the Abbey, no, because guess what? That's just not how it is. And I will not hear for any one reason whatsoever that's the sort of thing that will ever go down or is ever okay. So yeah, just thought again, that's me trying to, you know, square it with the Abbey, just so that just so you know, I'm not intimidated, and I'm like not scared of that BS whatsoever. So I think I'll just cut it there, and yeah, I'll catch you guys when I'm ready to move on.